From Center City Lanes in Roswell, we're here for the title matches of today's JBT event. Could be a good one here in the scratch division as William Yoder and Ben Stedman are playing here for the scratch title, and William has a 5-pin to deal with in the second frame, but he's already got the lead, assuming he can make this 5-pin up against Stedman. And as usual for 5-pins, the hands go up. Farley's is right down the street should he happen to miss this 5-pin. No. Probably wasn't going to happen. William, a 3-time champ, going up against Ben, who won his first title earlier this season. Over in the handicap division, that guy, James Fine, has dominated the field today. Still looking for his first title. He came oh so close last month in the doubles. He's got to get past Brandy Main to do it, and she is red hot as well. Brandy already has a title. That's the good news. The bad news is it was 7 years ago. She won here as just a little tyke back in Roswell. She's now 18. She won when she was 11. And she started this match spare double 8, so she's looking good, but Fine has spare triple against her. James has to win the match by 30 to win, so that's our scenario here early on. A much more confident Ben than we saw in years past. He's really come into his own lately. Really throwing the ball nicely too. 10 in the pit. Brandy, a little backup ball over there, has no problem at her 4-pin. Pretty high scores today. Bowled on Bourbon Street, just a little tweaked house.
Yeah.
Cuts of -6 in the scratch division and +27 in handicap.
It was the impossible house pack.
The impossible house pack. Well, it's possible for some. Oops. 7-10 for Maine. It seemed like there was more hold than there was hook. Is that correct? Yes. You could tug the ball a good arrow and get the ball to set out. If you got it too wide, it wasn't going to react. And that time, Ben just stands up on a little bit and pays the price, leaving the always tricky 3, 6, 9, 10. Maine's smart enough to get her in a count over there. Ben won the semifinal match, 236 to 187 over newcomer David McKay, who gave the crowd a thrill in the game 1 with the 299. Yeah, that's one of the many ways to miss that 3, 6, 9, 10. And hands another 10 pins of lead over to Yoder. William currently leading the stretch one. At or near. Nothing else. The modern cranker, super high backswing, a lot of torque. Kind of different in that he has so much ball speed that which means that even though he cranks it, he very rarely covers a lot of boards. There's just not enough time for the ball to do so. It's fine. Off that triple converts the 6. William up right away. Attempts to play it off the strike line. He qualified first today at +96. And a side of a 170 game 3, every other game was 224 or higher, so he was on point all day long today. McKay had previously doubled in the 10th to beat Balistreri in round 2, and had Mark Veal not double in the 10th against him to win round 1 over Mark. Washout Fine over to the left. You see his pinfall. See that ball, that lane's starting to hook early. Ben left that Durbin on the right, and now the ball checks up early on William at 6-10. Correction, 2-4-10 over there, not a washout, so an open for Fine in the 6th. A big opportunity for Maine. Running straight, no problem there. Thanks to Brenda and the whole crew here at Center City for hosting us. Place looks good. Ben also an awful lot of hand rotation. Look at him get a handful right at the point of release. But still a half 10. That hold can be your, that's David McKay by the way, that hold can be your friend and your enemy. If you tug a ball, it's great, but if you don't get that ball to finish through the pins. That's how you leave those half 10s. Maine trails by only 9 over there and is getting 29, so she's leading by 20 overall through 6 frames. No problem with the 10 pin, hard and straight. That's good form. That's a good spare. No, that 10 pin is wiggling over there. I don't know if you can see it or not. So, pretty good shot from Brandy, but no love over there. Ben from just north of what on earth is going on here? What did anybody see that? I don't know if you saw that or not, but holy cow. I'm gonna try and compose myself here and carry on this match, but that was an object which many people might consider unidentified. And if it wasn't for those fingers right below it, you might call it flying. That's another story. Main Mr. Spare, by the way, but unable to take advantage with the rail there. Boy, James has got to want to finish this tournament off so badly. Plus 279, almost 100 pins clear of Brandy for the second. Yes. And the invitational, etc. Might miss that one out there, but those 10 pins being stubborn right now. Good job with the spare from Fine. So pick up a few pins there as his lead on the scoreboard increases to 20, but he's got to find 10 more in the last 3 frames. Shot coming up for him here. And a beautiful shot, one of the best title matches for James. See who wins in part 2, folks.